Welcome back, Awaken Intuitives. Natalie here. Welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. I am so happy to be here because this is going to be the full Sturgeon Moon reading, August 11th, 2022. It's coming up. We may be feeling the effects of it already. I am. But I'm going to read some information on this moon, what sign it's in, and things like that so we understand, and then we can begin the reading. I hope you've had a great week. It's Friday, so this may be uploaded tomorrow. My uploading times are slow, but anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm just going to be sitting here kind of cleansing a little bit. I'll read you some information. We will do a prayer, and then we will do our singing bowl. So it'll be timestamped. They will be in the comments. And I was going to tell you something else. What was it? Anyway, I've got some happiness vibes music playing in the background, and I do not own the rights to the music, so you may hear a little bit of that. You may hear a little bit of hummingbirds fighting. They go zoom, zoom, zoom around the house, and then they fight over the nectar, and they go like, it's just cute. But they can be mean to each other, that's for sure. Anyway, so I've got some resin going. I've got a root base chakra incense going. The resin is frankincense and 7 archangels, super cool. So, and sage, as you could tell. So anyway, let's do a prayer. I got to timestamp this. Then we will read and then do the singing bowl. So prayer, info, singing bowl, and then read. So we'll do the prayer at 2:05. All right, I'm gonna just set this on top of my calcite slab that I got from a loved one. It's amazing. So here we go. Divine Source God, thank you so much for us all being here, being able to do these readings, to be able to bring clarity in and knowledge and wisdom. Thank you for us being able to build connections together, like-minded awakened intuitives. Thank you for all of our blessings and miracles and tools and abilities in our own unique ways and bringing them together. Thank you so much for providing us with our protectors, archangels, with our ancestors of your light only. Thank you for the guidance and protection and safety. I do want to ask that you will guide me through the questions and guide me through the cards. Help us all understand the answers that you give us to the best of our abilities. I do want to ask that you'll enhance our abilities and tools when we need them to help gain the clarity and wisdom and guidance, anything we may need to know, and blessings. I do want to ask for protection, guidance, and safety for me and my family and everybody who is watching, from anything negative, evil, or unholy in any way, shape, or form, no matter what it is. And I ask only awakened intuitives come in, at least most of them, and please call them in so we can grow our tribe, find like awakened intuitives so we can grow together and transform together and raise our vibrations and consciousness. I ask you for the help of that. I ask archangels to please surround each of our inner and outer lives with a blanket of each of your light of knowledge, wisdom, health, abundance, prosperity, positivity, gratefulness, appreciation, respect, acknowledgement, opportunities, truth, self-love, unconditional love, empathy, and sympathy, and care for ourselves, and not only that, for everyone else. And I thank you again for all of these blessings and miracles, and I ask you for all of these blessings and miracles. And in all my relations, so be it. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do the reading, then we're going to do the singing bowl, okay? Do the information read. I did 5 exactly, so we're almost there. Okay, so here we go. August 11th, full moon in Aquarius, also known as the full Sturgeon Moon. This full moon occurs when the sun in Leo, we're in Leo season, is in opposition of the moon in Aquarius. The moon will be 19 degrees and 21 minutes in Aquarius, affecting people born with personal planets and points at around 15 to 23 degrees of the signs Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Like I have an Aquarius sun, so I'm struggling here. And my Saturn is in Aquarius, so, you know, there's some things there that I'm like working through. Anyway, so the Leo sun is proud, courageous, the lion, an intensity sign, not usually content with just being one of the team. The Aquarius moon is individualistic, values independence, working as a team, community, a group. The full moon illuminates this conflict. The full moons are about illuminating feelings, as always, attitudes, secrets, subconscious, hidden, unknown, unseen secrets, sometimes lies. Also, Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac, representing hopes, wishes, friends, community, invention, and intellectual focus. Aquarius is the water bearer. This is the time to or of awakening to the need for others or to answer humanitarian impulses. This lunation connects with Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, ambitious, hardworking. Saturn is history, maturity, stability, and wisdom. And it squares Uranus, and it could bring us to stop and go a lot energy with our relationships, our realizations, epiphanies. August is also full of Uranus, Mars, and the North Node. The full moon is in the middle of Leo, Lionsgate portal. Okay, the original day is 8/8, so August 8th. It may shake things up quite intensely. This full moon is the final supermoon of the year. Okay, the full moons are always energetic climaxes. This lunar phase is also for putting our emotions on overdrive, bringing and pulling tensions up to the surface. It's like illuminated, okay? Aquarius is an air sign. It can be rebellious. The Sturgeon Moon is about us breaking free of conventional expectations to embrace our true selves, following where we are being pulled to. It explains my last few readings. I've been really called to do this. Anyway, fighting this will be very difficult on us if we do, okay? Again, and as always, these full moons are about what we have planted before, manifested, or planted to manifest around the last new moon, and it coming up to the harvest, the surface for us if we really want the nutrition of the seeds we planted. Okay, so that is it. All right, so we are gonna walk around the zodiacs, starting with Aries. I forgot my cloth. I need that. Anyway, so I'm just going to lay this out. We'll do our singing bowl and begin the read. I cannot forget the singing bowl. This is so nice. It's just here for, it's just easier to like know its place and things like that. And it has the constellations of each sign, which is super cool. I might have to move some of these. Darn it. That's all right. I just switched this up yesterday. My daughter helped me. Super sweet. Okay, let's see here. All right, that looks all right. Sorry, guys, but we need this. Oh. Okay, all right. Okay, you know, let's do the singing bowl, and then we'll pull blessing. Singing bowl at 9:55. Okay, let's do our singing bowl. This is to cleanse out any lower vibrations or frequencies, if any, and bring in the higher, clearer vibrations and frequencies where light beings, source, vibrate at high vibrational. So we're gonna ding it twice, and then that was a blue jay. Oh, that was so cool. Anyway, ding it twice. I'm gonna count down and then we'll sing it. So 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm gonna add some more resin to keep that smoke going. Yesterday, my energy was super mellow. Oof, very, very mellow. You may, if you watch the Blind Frog Ranch and Jeremiah Davis readings, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just mellow. Anyway, let's begin. Okay, 11:33. Let's get our Archangel cards out, or Archangel Michael cards, whichever. They're called Angel Wisdom. And let's knock out any possible previous energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Source, divine, of the light only. Will you give us a blessing for this full Sturgeon Moon reading for all of us, please? Can you give us a blessing for this reading, please? We got to. We may just need it. Okay, we got imagination. I love that. It reminds me of illumination of this moon. Imagination. Thoughts are the building bricks of life, for everything begins with a thought. To add creativity to thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. The moon is in an air sign, Aquarius. And this image is then grounded by architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcomes. Perfect. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then imagine your dreams and start the process of creation. Affirmation, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. The next one is patience. Yes, we need it right now. It says, trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you, and remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. Crystal, amazing. Check out Crystal Medicine's channel. Her channel will be linked in the description below. Incredible, okay? So change your attitude to one of acceptance, relax, and take stock. Awesome! Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Many doors. Patience is always rewarded. Affirmation, all things happen at the perfect time. They do. They do. So good. So good. Okay. I cannot forget to timestamp each zodiac sign. Let's do Shaman Wisdom Oracle. Oh, wrong book. Okay. Can we get a Shaman Wisdom Oracle, please? Just one. Blessing. Shaman Wisdom Oracle blessing, please. Do you have one for us from the Shaman Wisdom Oracle? close. It's working its way. Patience, right? Gotta work for it. Number 43, that adds up to a 7, which is Libra, 7th house, relationships, marriage, romantic partners, maybe. And then it's represented by ash. Okay, I like that. Masculine east, sun, fire. Let's read that out of the guidebook. Okay, here we go. It says, I am ash, I am peace of mind through protection. I am the powerful wood in the bows of the warriors to help you overcome mental barriers and obstructions so that you may subdue enemies without and within. Oh, so amazing. Okay. Good health and recovery from illness is the power of the ash. I am the stem of the sacred pipe that offers prayers and connects you to the great mystery. From the flexibility of my wood, learn to bend if the need arises. I am prosperity. That's amazing. Beautiful. So beautiful. All right. Okay. We are going to start with Aries. Yeah, I just cannot forget to timestamp these. Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, timestamp for Aries, 1650. Okay, all right. So the question we're going to ask for you, Aries, let's pick out, let's do the Millennium Thoth for you. Maybe if I can find the book. I always lose the books. Okay, so what we're going to ask, Aries Sun Signs, you can do your moon sign if you know it, your rising sign if you know it. But for sun signs, Aries sun signs, what has Aries planted for this Sturgeon full moon? What has Aries planted for this full Sturgeon moon? Like manifested. What has Aries planted, manifested for this Sturgeon full moon, please? For Aries, please. Ooh, Prince of Swords. So that is the King or Knight. I have to double check in this guidebook. It is the Prince, so it's really the Knight. So in this tarot, it is the Prince of Swords. I just went to the wand, sorry. Here we go. So what have you planted and manifested for this full Sturgeon moon? So this Knight of Swords is coming in quickly. It can be truth coming in quickly. So you may have been seeking truth about something. Aries rules the first house of personality, what you project to others, self-image. But it says the Knight of Swords sits in the chariot made of clouds. He is naked and his skin is streaked with lightning tattoos. He wears a helm decorated with a winged head. A pair of golden wings burst free from his back. So you could be bursting free of something. It says his right hand wields a golden great sword and his left holds out a sickle. The clouds beneath him whirl around like a tornado. The chariot is drawn by 3 cherubs who hold ribbons in the air. Okay, rushing into the thick of things, having a dominating presence, fight for what you believe in. You'll have to let me know, Aries. Have you been fighting for what you believe in? Especially lately with this these times we're in right now. Okay, so now what will Aries take with them from this full Sturgeon moon and standing up for what they believe in truth? What will they take with them? We have the 2 of Cups. So this could be you and your higher self. 2 Cups can be a relationship. It can be 2 energies mixing well, 2 different things mixing well. You may be trying to balance things. And Caps is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water, it could be just feelings. So are you bringing in some balance? And it could be you and your higher self, or a relationship, or just two different situations you're trying to commingle, stand up for your beliefs, bring in truth, holding your true sword and wearing your golden wings to fly. So let's find out, let's get an oracle deck out for you and find out what blessing we can get for you for your progress and your growth. Let's do the Sacred Earth Oracle. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful oracle deck. Okay, so can we get a blessing card for Aries for this progress they've been making, manifesting what they've planted and what they're bringing in and taking from this full Sturgeon Moon? Can we get a blessing for Aries with this, please? Can we get a blessing for Aries from their progress? Balancing. Standing up for their beliefs. Thank you. Stretch. His wings are stretching out. Wow. Okay, this is such a beautiful card. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'll hold it up for you, Aries, and read this out of the book. It's time for you to stretch. Your blessing is, it's like stretching you out, expanding. It says earthly meaning. Can you see that all right? I hope so. Put yourself forward, stand in the sun. It's like standing up for your beliefs and your golden wings. Okay. Grab an opportunity and run with it. It's just like that Page of Swords, the Prince of Swords. He can be rash and reckless and quick action. Oh my gosh, how amazing. It says, reach beyond the shade, out of the comfort of darkness, and step into life. Holding yourself back is counterintuitive. Doubt, fear, anxiety, and grief may be part of your journey, but don't let them be the journey. Reach out, stretch yourself little by little, grow strong, and live. Spiritual meaning says, in a fleeting moment of grace, in the space between your thoughts, you glimpse a silent bliss that is beyond words or description. This all-encompassing love is your soulful spiritual center. It is without beginning or end. Reach for it, and this state of grace shall be a guiding light in this world and beyond. It is life. It is eternal. Insight. To secure a place in the sun, plants stretch and grow towards the sunlight. Even though they are fixed in place, they actively avoid the shade cast by their neighbors and reach single purposely for the light. Beneath the surface of the earth, they extend themselves in the search for water and nutrients. The plant, what were we talking about? What seeds have you been planted? It's about what we have planted, what seeds to harvest later on. This full moon, right? Okay, sorry. So it says, themselves in the search for water and nutrients. The plant's roots are positioned with much care and determination as their light-chasing leaves. All they reach for is transformed into growth, and this growth makes them strong and fruitful. Even in the darkness of caves, subterranean tunnels, and ocean trenches, life is trained towards sustenance. The urge towards that which will nurture and enrich you is instinct. It is natural. It is life. Position yourself towards all that is life-affirming. Words, foods, activities, hobbies, songs, images. Grasp for goodness, grow beyond the shade, and be fruitful. Remember, a seedling doesn't grow beyond the canopy overnight. It gets there by consistently seeking the light that is just out of reach. Aries. So good. So good. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for that, for you. I am so happy for you. Oh, I love it. Okay, moving on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. We've got the Lightseers deck for you. Okay, so what we're going to ask, what is Taurus? What has Taurus planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? What has Taurus planted and manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon, please? Okay, so 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cups can be feelings and emotions. It doesn't have to be. But 5 of Cups can be regretful, draining. So you may be just trying to get out of that. It can be, this cup is falling into this like black hole. And so it's like being sucked in. It could be your feelings and emotions being kind of drained, but let's read this out of the guidebook. So this is what you've planted and manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon. It's grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity can signify a broken heart. So you're probably just letting go of that, manifesting, planting seeds to let go of those. And Taurus is the second house, rules the second house of finances, material things, possessions. So it could be that as well. You could be draining with that. So the illusion is lifting, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you will need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a collused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the creative magic of finding faith in your future. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. Okay, so now I still need that. Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna ask this. What will Taurus take with them from this full moon and the seeds planted and manifesting? Wow. You went from the 5 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. So what you're going to take with you is letting go of overlooking at things, dismissing some things. Could just be feelings. And see the rainbow that she's not seeing. Okay. So this is going to follow you forever, right? And it's just up to us to look at things differently and notice things, acknowledge things. Okay, so it says missing opportunities for abundance, a time to meditate, frustration and boredom, being a brat. Really? That's what it says? Sorry. Okay. Not appreciating what you have, apathy, introspection, stability leading to boredom. If you are finding yourself bored, unsatisfied, or frustrated with your current situation, know that you are likely missing the vibrant landscapes that are present just beyond your peripheral vision. So you're counting down 5, 4, okay? It also says, often we become so focused on our internal perspectives that our feelings about a situation can prevent us from noticing the arrival of extraordinary opportunities and remarkable things. If you remain open to shifting ever so slightly in order to see your situation in a fantastic new light, you will learn that the present moment is filled with the most dynamic magic. Instead of focusing on what you don't have right, focus on what you do. Even better, spend energy focusing your thoughts on the experiences that will create in the future. Taking time to meditate and slow your mind will show you that life is better than it seems. It's up to you to shift into the abundance available to you right now. I see the fullness and richness of my life. That's funny how it says richness, because your sign rules the house of finances, material things, and possessions. So let's get you a blessing. What blessing are you going to take? Gateway of Light activation. What blessing will or can you give? What blessing will Taurus bring with them with this during this full Sturgeon Moon? What blessing will Taurus bring with them? Oh, wisdom. Wisdom. Learning. Okay, you have crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. That is amazing. Beautiful. Okay, let's read this out of the guidebook for you. That's so good. Crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. Crystal skulls are said to have been healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria. Quartz crystal is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. If you have quartz crystal, wear it. Wear it during this time, especially on the day of the full moon, this full Sturgeon Moon, on the 11th, at least where I am. If you don't, try to get a quartz. Okay. When a crystal is carved into a particular shape, it can bring healing and clarity to what it represents. Did you hear the hummingbirds? Okay, represents and uncover memories that could be essential to revealing truth. Therefore, crystal skulls are wonderful healing tools that bring clarity to the mind and healing to the head space. They are fighting. Don't fight this. Don't fight this, Taurus. Okay, this card transports us to an energetic space representing the crystal skull consciousness. It delivers high vibrational frequencies into our energy field so that we can experience clear-mindedness. If you have ever felt called to crystal skulls or have an interest in them, there's a possibility that you have connected with them in a previous incarnation. They are gateways to clarity and potential. How to connect? Visualize yourself being transported to the heart of the stars and ask to be connected to the crystal skull consciousness. Take time to breathe and receive a direct transmission from these crystal beings. Your message: all aspects of your life are becoming clearer in this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from: overlooking, draining, regret. Okay. Step away from to have a more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of the source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your inner guidance and encouraging you to move forward. That's what this full Sturgeon Moon is about. It's about your more authentic self coming out. Okay. The key is to recognize the calmness they bring. And see, this Five of Cups isn't calm. It's like draining and swirling. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal skull downloads are here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you have been waiting for. There you go, Taurus. So amazing. So awesome. I am knocking things over. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I got you, the Muse. You have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay, Gemini. Oh my gosh. What has Gemini planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon, please? Oh. One more shuffle. What has Gemini planted and manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon, please? Are you kidding me? No way. Gemini, are you kidding me? It was so meant. So meant. Gemini! You're just at it. You're my fellow air sign. I'm Aquarius though. Oh my gosh. So the moon, okay? The moon is unknown, unseen, subconscious secrets under the surface. So you, okay. Oh, and look at it. It's full. It's pink. It is illuminated. So you've planted and manifested illumination. Secrets or subconscious things, unseen things to come up to the surface. I want to read this for you out of the guidebook. And it's number 18 out of the major arcanas. You can add that up to a 9, which is wish heard to the universe. Hard work about to pay off. So cool. Okay, Gemini. Illusions, hidden truths, shadows in the moonlight, facing your fears, obscured knowledge, the need to trust your intuition, instinct, the things you cannot know at this time, subtle illumination. Confusing reflections, she is having trouble seeing the paths that lie ahead. The two maidens light the way, yet neither can illuminate what exists beyond the fog of the horizon. Their counsel is to tune into the moon and to trust the inner voice. She squints to see, and the watery surface plays tricks in the dark. The shadows of the shadows cast illusions, and without true clarity, she finds herself quieted. Afraid, unsure, she takes a deep breath, and the muse of the moon stirs as her light bends and lengthens. Moonchild, there is an ancient wisdom ahead, and yet you must mender into my moonlit streams of unconscious trust and allow your intuition to hear the gentle nudges of your knowing. Her voice streams in, louder now. Find peace within the shadows, for there is deep magic there. Find deep truth in your own discernment. Discernment. I was just praying about this earlier. Sometimes you cannot know until you walk the way. Know that your path will indeed be one of uncertainty at times, and allow your fears to dissipate as the sun peaks over the horizon at the dawn. The sun is in Leo right now, okay? You were written in stardust and folded through time, and the seas of illusion are your mountains to climb. That's awesome. Okay, so now let's ask this for you, Gemini. What will Gemini take with them with this full Sturgeon Moon and this moon card? Let's try that again. Can we get one? What will Gemini take with them during this full Sturgeon Moon? From this illumination, these things coming up to the surface, they're tapping into their instincts. You're going to bring in balance. You've got two materials, which is the Two of Pentacles, which is usually imbalance, juggling, or trying to balance. Let's find this. Where are you? Pentacles or materials? You're going to bring in balance. Juggling responsibilities, finding balance, centering, grounding, tasks, too many to-dos, multiple priorities, financial decisions, managing resources, staying afloat, feeling overwhelmed, change in flexibility. Juggling multiple roses. You know, my favorite flower is the orange rose. All the things are falling into her world at the same time, and she dances a dance of stability and groundedness. To stay balanced here will require her full multitasking attention. Because the crystal is wobbling and the tasks she is juggling are showing up quickly now, in order to bring all these budding wishes to the earth, she needs to spend time watching and nurturing each one. But then that would be impossible. This balancing everything all at once. So she floats between them quickly, trying to stabilize. She teaches you that even when you want to have it all, sometimes you need to prioritize and choose which thing comes first. If you don't decide this, you may manage to hold it all together, but the process will likely not be healthy or enjoyable in the long run. Welcome flexibility and change into your plans to keep everything blooming for years to come. Blooming, just like this full moon. Okay. Tell me, how do I carry all these discs, these spinning tasks and roses? And how do I juggle these safeties and risks and their million intricate poses? Let's get you a blessing card. Bringing in balance and being grounded and centered. Okay. What blessing will Gemini take with them, have with this full Sturgeon Moon in their progress? What blessing? Thank you. Meerkat. Responsibility, it says. We just read about that with the two materials trying to balance. Responsibility. Number 16, that adds up to a 7. It could be relationships. So let's read the meerkat for you. Responsibility. Solid foundations, possibly. It says responsibility. Do you take responsibility seriously, or is it easier to blame others or outside influences? There should be a balance between responsibility for others and yourself. Someone may not be honoring their word. Developing altruism is important. Teaching others the skills you have mastered is a highly honorable act. The animal, it says. Oh, okay. So it has a mythos, and it has the animal, it has the magic of the animal. Let's read you all of it. Mythos. The Bantu tribe of Africa tell how the meerkats were responsible for assigning color to the animals around them. The meerkats had the power to give color and camouflage to all creatures that wanted it, but to get a coat of color, the animal had to kill a buck eland and bring it whole to the meerkat community. Aquarius is about community. Moon in Aquarius. The hyena thought he would love a coat of color, and he killed a buck. As he was dragging it to the meerkats, he was overcome by the delicious smell of the meat and couldn't resist eating all but the bones. The hyena gave the meerkats the bones and expected to receive his new coat. The meerkats painted his body, but in ugly shapes and colors, punishing the hyena for his disrespect. The chief meerkat told him, "If anyone does not keep his word with me, I will do the same for him." The leopard also wanted a colored coat and went out to kill an eland. The buck was a fine one, and the leopard brought it to the meerkats, unskinned and untouched. "Lay down," said the chief meerkat, and he and the other meerkats painted the leopard beautifully. "He who keeps his word with me, I will do the same for him." The animal. There are very few people who aren't enraptured by the cuteness of a community of meerkats and their antics, for they are one of the most entertaining animals to observe. Meerkats belonging to the mongoose family and various species are found in the desert of areas of Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, and Angola. They have binocular or front-facing vision, which is extremely beneficial. You may be seeing things more clearly. Okay. And they have highly mobile hands with claws for digging for prey and burrows. They have a striped coat on the backside and a unique section of hairlessness on their undersides that reveals their black skin. They stand up on their muscular hind legs to expose this patch to the sun to warm them when it becomes cold. Meerkats live in highly social colonies in which they demonstrate altruistic behaviors such as minding each other's babies, teaching young meerkats hunting and survival skills, and of course, the very famous upright sentry behavior of a meerkat acting as a guard or watcher to warn others of danger. The sentry often finds the highest position to oversee their environment, such as rocks or termite mounds, but this can also include humans. There are meerkat communities that are habituated to people and who do climb humans occasionally for a better vantage point. Okay, the magic of the meerkat. Meerkat magic is all about altruism and responsibility. Such small but fierce creatures watch out for each other and work as a community to educate and protect. Call upon the energy and magic of meerkats when you need help with yourself or someone else to hold their word or to fulfill their responsibilities. Meerkat energy is also valuable in facilitating teams in difficult conditions. Symbology: standing on top of rocks, altruism, teaching, status of at least concern. That's the status of a meerkat, I guess. So that is awesome. Okay, super good, super good. All right, so we are going to move on. Okay. 43:35, yep. Cancer, your turn. I got Tarot of Dreams for you. And what we're going to ask is, what has Cancer planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? What has Cancer planted or manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? No way. You got the King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign. He may have very, very deep emotions. Maybe hidden. It could possibly be there. His emotions could possibly be hidden. But male, female, it doesn't matter. So you may be bringing in your true emotions about certain things. Cancer rules the 4th house of home, family, structure, stability. So let's read you what you've planted and manifested. You may be bringing up these feelings from the surface. And that's all what this full moon's about. Wow. Okay, you're bringing up these feelings and emotions that have been deep. Okay, So it says, King of Cups, unlike the other cup courts, the king must live both below and above the water surface. In the picture, he seems to be emerging from the waves, yet we can still see the water surface above him. It is his job to take the feelings and intuitions received from the depths and translate them into actions in the real world. He acts as a mediator or a counselor in emotional matters. His extraordinary ability to empathize and with those who come to him, and to place himself in their shoes makes him an invaluable member of society. Unlike the other kings, the King of Cups wears a circlet but no crown, because he emotionally identifies with those he seeks to help. He stares intently at a single empty cup. He knows that we can have all the emotional fantasies we want, but unless we take concrete actions and encourage others to do the same, those fantasies will never emerge into the real world and will never become a significant part of our lives. Stage of development. An emotional matter has reached a stage where it is ready to manifest itself, and as a relationship or a development in a relationship, you are ready to communicate something that you feel. You are mature enough to counsel or help mediate others. The approach. Kings are controlling. The King of Cups suggests you take charge of your emotional life. Don't be afraid to communicate your feelings or to offer advice to others in need. So this is probably what you've planted, what you've manifested up to this point. Astrology, 2/3 Pisces, 1/3 Aquarius. The king has a full understanding of the non-rational and non-linear patterns of emotional life, Pisces, yet desires to use this understanding to help society in general, Aquarius. All right. Okay, so what will Cancer take with them from this King of Cups, this full Sturgeon Moon? What will they take with them for bringing up their emotions, speaking? The Queen of Coins. She is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She's a Queen of Pentacles. She's earthly. She's the most financial abundant queen. She's good with materials, finances, possessions. She has confidence. So you may be bringing more confidence with your feelings and communicating what you want. And you've manifested up until this point. So let's read you the Queen of Coins. This is what you're taking with you. Richly dressed and bejeweled, the Queen of Coins obviously enjoys the finer things in life. She enjoys them not because of status or the admiration of others, but because she truly appreciates such things for their own sake. She could be a gourmet chef who enjoys culinary creations, or someone who exercises for the sheer pleasure of physical challenges. She enjoys nurturing others as well as herself. She holds a spray of flowers with which she intends to decorate her home for the pleasure of her family. Cancer rules the 4th house of home, family, structure, stability. Like all queens, the Queen of Coins is a mature and serene presence. She is more likely to try to train a branch to grow in a different direction rather than to lop it off. Without making a fuss, she quietly plans her environment and nurtures her loved ones. Stage of development, a period of quiet enjoyment of material pleasures, a time to give others and allow others to give to you. Approach, queens are feeling. See your feelings and emotions, okay? The suit of coins deals with the material world, and the queen suggests that you appreciate and enjoy physical things and sensations, including sensuality and sexuality. Astrology, 2/3 Capricorn, 1/3 Sagittarius. The queen applies gentle discipline at Capricorn in order to provide the ideal home base from which her loved ones can expand their horizons, Sagittarius. Cool. That is super, super cool. All right, so now we need an oracle deck for you. Let's do the conscious spirit. Birdies, be nice to each other. They've been fighting all day. Maybe they're feeling the energies of the full moon coming and the Lionsgate portal. Okay. All right, Cancers. What blessing will Cancer take with them with this full Sturgeon Moon in their progress here? What blessing will they take with them for Cancer? What blessing will they take with them for Cancer, please? Okay. I just seen that top one and I'm like, oop, there it is. Okay. What'd you get for a blessing, Cancer? All right. Oh. You got number 22. What does that add up to? 4. Your sign rules the 4th house. Home, family, structure, stability. You got Archangel Gabriel. Okay. It says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Let's find Archangel Gabriel. This is your blessing. That is so good. It gives you a strong connection. Okay? I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. This card is a reminder to you that you can call upon our angels to assist you in your life. Irrespective of what your beliefs are, Archangel Gabriel can be called upon to show you ways to bring hope into your life when feelings of hopelessness set in. Gabriel can also be called to assist you to develop your natural feminine intuition. She will help you develop appreciation and skills for art, music, and literature. If you're an artist or a writer, invite her into your life to help you find inspiration or motivation. This card could also be a sign that you need to take up art or writing as a hobby. Gabriel can also assist you in interpreting your dreams. The moon can be dreams as well. She will remain by your side, supporting your dreams and aspirations as long as you request her help. Her name means God is my strength. Invite Gabriel into your life when you need strength to follow your dreams. There's your blessing, Cancer. I love that so much. So good. All right. That's that for Cancer. All right, we are going to move on. I left a bunch of tarot decks out. Why did I do that? Okay. All right, we are going to move on to Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. 5225. Happy birthday, Leos. Happy birthday. My opposition sign. I've always loved Leos, though. Always gotten along with them. All right, Leos. What has Leo planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? Did you see that fall out? Okay. You've brought a self-cup of love. You've planted and manifested a self-cup of love. Ace of Cups is an overpour of emotions and feelings. Unconditional love. Self-love. That's what you've planted and manifested. And the eye in the sky, it's like seeing this, that you need this for yourself. So let's read you this out of the guidebook. That is amazing. That is amazing. This is what you've planted and manifested with this full Sturgeon Moon coming up. So, a beautifully ornate golden cup magically sits afloat on the water, representing feelings and emotions. The phases of the moon also symbolize of our emotions as shown in the heavens. Yeah, exactly. The phases of the moon. Come on. Okay. A large eye gazes upon the cup with 3 golden streams of light pouring from it into the cup. This could symbolize our 3 levels of being: physical, emotional, spiritual. The recognition that love is the pure energy that can fill us all on every level. So it's like unconditional love, self-love for physical, emotional, spiritual. Okay? The Ace of Cups is often referred to as the Holy Grail. As aces symbolize new beginnings, the water element represented by cups stands for emotions. And so the Ace of Cups shows the start of a new relationship, the beginning of love and happiness. For those already in a solid relationship, it represents a sense of renewal in the love partnership or the start. Leo, you rule the 5th house of love, creativity, pleasure, okay? Renewal in the love partnership on the start of something new, which brings emotional happiness to the home and family. With other indications, the Ace of Cups can also represent the birth of a child, since the element of water is female, which is receptive, nurturing, and life-giving. If you consider how the senses are so intoxicated and enchanted when wrapped in a new romance, it gives an indication of emotional euphoria that can be associated with this card. Since a state of bliss is recognized as a state of being found through the energy of real love, it is an emotion all of the humanity tends to seek, whether romantically in the search for another or spiritually in the form of enlightenment. It can, therefore, be likened to the search for the Holy Grail, that which we seek for fulfillment on an emotional level. That's awesome. I love that. We all need self-love, okay? Unconditional love, no matter what. All right, so what will Leo take with them with this progress? You got Judgment. Judgment. Judgment is a big, huge yes. It is a judgment call. It is made a decision. The trumpet's blowing. Truth. Judgment. Wow. This is what you're taking with you. You're taking this massive judgment call. This angel presence. Okay, the trumpet's blowing. This is amazing. Let's find it. Okay. And Judgment is number 20. Or 2. 2 is finances, material things, possessions. But here we go. A winged messenger in the heavens heralds liberation with a blazing trumpet and brings resurrection to the men and women rising toward it. The card signifies Judgment Day and represents karma. Oh, karma. You could be bringing in karma, okay? Good or bad, but I think it's good. Okay. Interpretation. Judgment is known as the karmic card. As you sow, so shall you reap. The results of the seeds you have previously planted. This is what we're talking about. The seeds we've previously planted. Okay. And your past efforts are now being rewarded. As a card depicting resurrection, it indicates renewal and revival, dormant matters coming back to life. With the Judgment card, it is possible to make a new start, but it is important to take stock before positively moving forward again. There is a general feeling of rejuvenation and health matters show improvement. This card represents a time to be happy and with new beginnings afoot. Leo, it's your time. We are in the Lionsgate portal. Leo, so awesome. So awesome. Let's get you an oracle deck out. I just gotta find out where to put this. There we go. Let's do... Okay. Angel Answers. Where is our book? Let's see. It's somewhere. It's gotta be. Well, maybe not. Nope, there it is. I can never find my books. Half the time anyway. All right. What blessing will Leo take with them with this progress they've made? The seeds planted and manifested with this full Sturgeon Moon. What blessing will Leo take with them and have? What blessing can you give them? Or show them that they're getting? We could say this in so many million different ways. What blessing for Leo, please? Okay. Big happy changes. Yay! Yay, Leo, big happy changes. It's like that judgment call. New beginnings. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look how beautiful this is. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What are you asking about may require you to take leaps of faith. Hold on. Leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. Leo, heart. Amazing. So good, Leo. I'm so happy for you. I'm so, so happy for you. I love you, Leos. On to Virgo. Somebody's going through. Okay. Oh, man. All right, Virgo. My pen's not working. Virgo, are you messing with me? My pen ain't working. It's got ink. There we go. Virgo. All right. Okay, Virgos. We're going to do Tarot of the Divine. My all-time favorite tarot deck ever so far. Okay. All right, Virgos. I have a double Virgo daughter. So your birthday's coming up soon. So happy birthday coming. All right, Virgos. What has Virgo planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? What has Virgos planted or manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon, please? No way. The Devil. So you're releasing anything toxic. So anything toxic, anything negative, anything that's holding you back, strings attached, cords, letting go of that. Let's read you this out of the guidebook. That is so good. The Devil's Capricorn energy. Let's see, an earth sign. Okay, Virgo. It says, Boatara, Brazilian mythology, Brazil. The devil gives into the ego, lusting for unnecessary or harmful things, unwilling to leave negative situations. It is a dragon sitting upon a pile of gold it does not need. A person setting a forest on fire for their own gain. Greed, controversy, violence, strange experiences, addiction. So you're releasing this. You're releasing this, right? You've planted and manifested to let go of these cords and negativities, anything not serving you, right? And this just fell. This is Ash, our blessing card from the beginning. Ash, the Devil, fire. Wow. Oh my gosh. Stay there. All right, so what will Virgos take with them from this during this full Sturgeon Moon? Whoop! 8 of Wands, swiftness and quickness. Possible communication. So let's read you this out of the guidebook. Swift and quick. It is Rainbow Crow, North America. You have maybe seen crows lately. Oh my goodness. Oh, smoke, ash, fire. Interesting. So North America, Lenape legend. The 8 of Wands represents quick, decisive actions. The rainbow crow flies quickly to deliver warmth to the cold earth below. See? Okay. Singeing his wings in the process. His sacrifice and swift journey are fruitful. This is about what we've planted and manifested to harvest later on. Fruitful. Okay. Speed, momentum, travel, excitement, and results. So you may be seeing results soon, right? Okay. So now let's get you an oracle deck and find out what your blessing is from this. Let's do the crystal mandala. Okay. What blessing is Virgo going to get from this and their progress during this full Sturgeon Moon? What blessing for Virgos are they going to get from this progress they've been working on and doing and manifesting and seeds planted? Number 30, Ascended Master, White, Matthew, and Damberite. Original self, it says. You're going to get your original self. Crystal Masters 333. So we have number 30 and we have 333. You may have been seeing 333, or you might be going to be able to see 333. 3 is communication, transportation, and journeys. Ascended Master, White, Matthew, and Damberite. If you don't have Damberite, maybe you can get some. This is super cool. Your original self. This is all about that. It's about being our authentic selves. Okay? We bring you the blessing of original self as you progress through your life, learning and growing. You gain wisdom and strength. You grow more radiant and authentic, true to who you are. And as this happens, many of the layers of identity begin to fall away. And the devil is like hidden, masked, you know, things like that. Okay, what you once believed yourself to be is shown to be not much more than clothing your soul wore for a time. You have outgrown it. It is no longer a good fit. It constrains too much, doesn't reflect your personality, vibrancy, uniqueness, and beauty, so you discard it. Perhaps you are able to be more spiritually naked. The sense of who you are becomes simpler. You are just you. Others may or may not get you, but nonetheless, you are still just you. You are freeing yourself from the projections of others, of the world, and simply living as your original, radiant, divine self. The blessing of the original self empowers you to free yourself from the expectations, judgments, control, manipulations of others. It helps you reclaim any power you have ever given to another to determine how you should feel about yourself and who are you supposed to be. You have tried to fit into rules and identities in the past based on how you thought you should behave rather than how you authentically felt. At times, you have tried to bend and mold yourself to meet external expectations. If you listened to my information read, this is what that's about. Oh my gosh. Okay. And this felt constraining to your soul. You might have done it for what you felt were good reasons, but you have grown to the point where you, oh my gosh, understand that there is never a reason that makes distorting who you are worthwhile. Now you are ready to break free of constraints, expectations, and projections and dare to be yourself, unapologetically, truthfully, loving, and proudly. As you take that step, you are honoring yourself and you are honoring the source, the great creative intelligence that designed you to be as you are in truth. Shaking off projections from others takes sacred anger and a compassion, courage, and will to love ourselves. One way to be empowered to do this is to remind yourself that projections are not about you. They are about the wounded fantasies of the people making the projection. These wounded fantasies prevent real connection and real love from taking place. They are an invisible wall of expectation that keeps love at bay. People will often give opinions very decidedly about others they have never personally met and know nothing about. I need to hear this, Virgo. I am not kidding. Wow. Then there are the projections from those we are in a personal relationship, which can become so powerful that over time we begin to believe in what others want us to be rather than what we know ourselves to be deep within. If you have people in your life whom you love but who try to change you, manipulate you, or have become angry when you don't meet their expectations of who they believe you should be, you must take care of yourself. You have been created by divine design for perfect purpose. For you to be able to live your life purpose, you have to be who you are. If you are open to sort of personality, as many on the spiritual path are striving to be, you must be sure you are strong enough within so the openness you have to others doesn't result in you becoming confused about who you are and what you are here for. Don't feel guilty about saying no to the projections of others about you. You don't need to convince anyone of anything, nor have you anything to prove. You can say firmly no, but with loving kindness in your heart, as you feel safe and secure in claiming your true self. Your true values and your wants and needs are your own. Others may choose to live in their fear-based need to control and manipulate. I needed to hear this too. I hope this resonates with you. This is incredible. That is their choice, and you must respect their right to choose, but that does not mean that you have to agree with them. You are allowed to choose to have people in your life who see you and love you for who you are. No one else can choose you if you do not choose yourself. Don't wait for permission to discover, be your real self. You are beautiful. Be you now. If you don't know what that is, take time to get to know yourself and find out. You are worth the time and effort, and the world needs you to be you, no matter if others think they know better than the divine about how you should have been created. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. If you are yet to find clarity in those matters of who you are and why you are here, then this oracle brings you a blessing. This is a blessing of confirmation that your original self, your innate divine essence, is intact and untainted and will be revealed to you in full beauty. To help you discover your true self, why not go back to the original you through the years? What has always had meaning for you? What did you love to do as a child? What do you dream of now? If you could fantasize your perfect life in reality, what would that be like? Get to know you, and you'll find that the original you shines through, like the sun being seen more clearly as the clouds clear. With this blessing, it is only a matter of time before the innate, real, authentic, and original you that you have always been deep within is revealed. The healing process. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. Are you ready? Okay. I call upon the crystal angel of Danburite and ascended master White Matthew, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing, blessing of my original self. I invite the true me to come out and play, to be revealed, to be loved, to be free. May I be blessed and assisted in all ways to uncover and discover the true original beauty of my divine nature, passion, and purpose, so I can fulfill my divine life mission this lifetime through unconditional love in my own free will. So be it. I just started saying that on my channel. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing inwards at your heart chakra. You can put your hand on your heart and look at the card. At the center of your chest, relax and breathe in and out several times. Then say aloud, I choose hold on. Okay. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to forgive, release, and free myself unconditionally from any judgment, shame, confusion, doubt, manipulation, or projection about who I am. May all things be free and supported to discover and love who they are and why they are here. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in your prayer position with the oracle card between them. You can just do it and look at the card. Bow your head and say, may divine love bring peace and protection to the original, innate divine beauty within every living being. May all beings be happy and free, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding. So be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I discover, express, love, and honor the original, real, divine me. Break time. That's it. We're done. Virgo, what the hell are you doing? Noah. Thank you, Virgo. If it wasn't for you, I would have not read that today, probably. I don't know. I know I have some Virgo in my chart. I know that. Oh my gosh, Virgo. That was so amazing. Good job. All right, we're going to move on to Libra. Okay, Libra, let me get your little book out. Crystal Visions Tarot we're going to use for you. Okay, Libras. Libra rules the 7th house of relationships, marriage, romantic partners. Okay, Libra is the scales. All right, what has Libra planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's start over there, okay? Not that many, please. What has Libra planted, manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon, please? Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, earthly, okay? She is confident. She is the most financial abundant queen, materials, possessions, finances. She is so confident. She'll turn down lowball offers. I went right to it. So this is what you've planted and manifested for this full Sturgeon Moon. And it says, the Queen of Pentacles is down to earth, practical, business-minded, financially savvy, resourceful, and generous. She is nurturing and supportive of all, most especially children and animals. Crystal, I have a Libra rising, okay? The Queen is a true earth mother, cultivating the land and all that live around her. The Queen of Pentacles, depicted in this card, sits upon her tree throne, surrounded by her dryad ladies in waiting. She welcomes everyone with a warm, open heart. Oh my gosh. All right. What will Libra take with them from this full Sturgeon Moon? What will Libra take with them with this full Sturgeon Moon, please? Knight of Wands. Wow. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Fire, passion, action. Action taking. Possibly quick in and out, and more confidence. Oh my gosh. More confidence. That is the best. You're going to take with you more freaking confidence. So am I, because I'm Libra rising. That's my personality and what I project to others. So let's read you the Knight of Wands. I went right to it. Libra, here we go. This is what you're going to take with you. The Knight of Wands is passionate, confident, and full of life. He loves to sweep women off their feet with his charm and adventurous spirit. On the negative side, the Knight can be arrogant, foolishly daring, and insensitive. The Knight in this picture appears to be a bit of a show-off with his exuberant energy. This is just you of being you, your authentic self. It doesn't matter, right? Okay, this card is a reminder to those who tend to be rash and quick to action to wait and think out their next step more carefully. So it's thinking things more carefully, you know, taking your next step. Okay, so let's get you the Starseed Oracle blessing card. We're going to pull from this Starseed Oracle deck. What blessing will Libras take with them from their progress in this full Sturgeon Moon? What will Libras... Oh my gosh. It just like folded like that. All right. And this one says, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. This is a blessing you're going to bring. Amazing. Wow. Inner authority, you're going to bring intuition and turn your gaze within. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within. To study the terrain of your inner landscape. To develop a reliable relationship within your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. That is so freaking accurate. Oh my gosh. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being. A state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place of deep, deep within. The Starseed Soul Inquiry says, how are you being called to turn your gaze within? Inner reflection as well.